Hospital has found itself in a very large, complicated, and insane situation that might lead to the downfall of the game. So in the span of just 1 week, the moderation team has been doxxed twice, forcing the entire Discord into lockdown more than once, and on top of all of that, half of Dandysworld's player base right now has moved in seemingly overnight. And if you thought that was bad, no, it gets even worse. Unfortunately, pro shippers have been attempting to overrun the community with their degenerative artwork. If you agree that this whole situation is just disgusting, go ahead and like and subscribe so that this video can get out to more people and to spread awareness about the whole doxing situation in the moderation team recently, which is just unacceptable. Let's get straight into the video. Alright, before we get into the drama, you need to understand how fast this game actually blew up. Animal Hospital is a horror game like Dandysworld, where you, as a nurse in a hospital, treat patients while anomalies begin appearing, and then slowly, as you progress throughout the game, the lore of the game actually starts to reveal itself. Honestly, it's really fun, and that's exactly why it exploded. Well, kinda. You see, it's very similar to the game I just mentioned, Dandysworld. Because of the drama going on around Dandysworld, players actually migrated from Dandysworld to Animal Hospital, and the official Discord server went from around 300 members to over 70,000 in a single week. Now, that might seem awesome at first, but what happened directly after is the issue. You see, nobody's moderation team is built to handle that kind of growth in just a week. Most of the mods were teenagers and just young adults who sign up to delete spam and not necessarily manage a server at this scale. And this is when the first rumor actually started. You see, people began saying a certain moderator was letting shipping content slide inside of the server, and one of these mods actually ended up responding to a report with a vague, "We allow shipping as long as it's not inappropriate," and that one sentence is what started all of this controversy and lit the entire server on fire. Within just hours, people were convinced that the entire moderation team was covering up something shady. Some users even started doxing moderators like that was supposed to prove something. And almost none of this came with actual evidence, but this just didn't matter. The accusations spread fast enough that the entire server got locked down, and multiple moderators had their real information leaked and got harassed badly enough that some of them just quit on the spot. Eventually, the team did put out a statement, and predictably, the truth was a lot less dramatic than the rumors. You see, during the sudden growth spike, the team got buried in reports, and the moderator who answered the question genuinely didn't even know what pro shipping even meant. So, going forward, the server had to put a hard ban on shipping content entirely, and every moderator going forward now is required to be 18 or older. And you think that would be the end of it, but it wasn't. You see, barely any time passed at all before the server got dragged into a second controversy, this time over emojis and stickers of all things. So part of the community became convinced that the new stickers were AI generated despite zero actual proof. But again, that didn't stop it from blowing up all over again though, with people accusing the developers of using AI instead of paying an actual artist, and so the server got shut down a second time, this time for a full 24 hours. Now what's crazy to me about this though is that the moderator who originally flagged the issue has reportedly received direct threats over it, which again is just never acceptable, regardless of how anyone feels about the rule itself, and naturally the internet did find a way to argue about these new rules anyways. Most people see this as an obvious call, especially given how young the player base skews, but a much smaller, much louder group is calling it censorship, even though the actual choice was pretty simple: just ban it outright, or you would have to moderate it forever. But that's Animal Hospital, a game that isn't even 8 weeks old, and it's already survived 2 Discord lockdowns, 2 doxing waves, a mass player migration, AI allegations, all kinds of drama basically, all in about 2 weeks. Given how fast this game is still growing, I don't think this is going to be my last video on it. Let me know in the comments what you think, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one.